Halftime report. Dante, man, I think we got more fouls than assists at the halftime. That's not a great recipe, but we still somehow outscoring. Let's talk about it, man. What are some things you're seeing that you're liking, and what are some things that you're not liking out there?
Well, first of all, I say we're gonna get a lot of fouls called because we play an aggressive defense. So we're gonna get a lot of fouls called. The thing I don't like when Reed Shepard was letting Aiden O'Connell score on him repeatedly. So that's why you're seeing Aaron Holiday in this game because Reed Shepard inability to stop Aiden O'Connell from going to the rim and laying it up with these. So Aaron Holiday came in, giving us some energy. We're not shooting the ball well. Jabari Smith, I'm thinking he playing a hell of a game right now, man. Offensive rebounding on every rebound. And we gotta be careful not to fall out because the refs are blowing that whistle pretty aggressively. I think they're blowing it on both teams, to be honest. In fairness, I think they're doing it for both teams, especially us, man. So at the end of the day, like I say what I said in the pregame show. We finishing the quarter strong. We finished that quarter both quarters, 2 quarters in a row, really, really strong. Keep all turnovers down, and we will be fine. I think we'll be okay. We just gotta continue to keep our turnovers down, and we're gonna get fouls because we too aggressive. And Amen Thompson, and Tyrese and the LP, they gotta watch out because guys gonna start trying to come at them to try to get them get that foul, get them to foul out. And luckily, they're not a good defensive team, and they not even shooting the ball well. So that tells you how good our defense is doing on the Indiana Pacers.
You break down the game so phenomenally. You're right. There's a lot of things we're doing right and a lot of things we're doing wrong. I'm looking at percentages here, and I'll share the screen here in a second. But Jalen is shooting 33%. He's 3-9. Fred is 2-9. And then Dylan Brooks is 1-5. Otherwise, everybody else, it looks like is shooting 50% or better. And it's not even. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dante. Jalen Green shooting 3-9 right now. It don't feel like he's shooting 3-9. Am I wrong for that? Like I'm not saying that he's not missing, but I don't feel like he's 3-9. I know at one point he was like 2-7, and I was counting shots, and I don't know. We're not getting offensive calls a little bit. I think our big men are getting them, our bigger body guys, but our guards is not getting calls except for Fred VanVleet because he's tricky. But I mean, Jock Landale got more free throws than Jalen. LP only got 1 free throw, which is incredible. Dylan Brooks and Jabari both got 2, so we got 12 at the half. But in terms of aggressiveness, what do you want to see more? How can we attack them differently, right? Because like you said, they are blowing the whistle. So as a guard, what can you do to draw those fouls?
I mean, just continue to try to go to the basket. Continue to try to get to the rim. They started playing a zone early. They started playing a zone late in the quarter. In everything, just start trying to. If they're not in zone, try to get something going to the basket. Go at Miles Turner. Yes, he's a very good shot blocker, but you want to go at a shot blocker's body. That's what you want to do to try to get the call. Refs, you got to realize how the game is being called, and the game is being called. Like if you blow your breath, they'll call it. Like they'll just call it. So you got to recognize how the game is being called. So I mean, if they're in the zone, make your open shot, just like Jabari did. The top of the 3 shot that he made, that was a good confident shot for him. That was a good shot for him. If they play a zone, you're gonna get the wide open threes. You just gotta sit up there. You just gotta make them, or just make the zone work. But you want to attack, go in the paint. Just go in the paint, get some free throws. Make the refs blow the whistle. They've been doing it all game, so make them blow the whistle.
Something else I want to say is how many games has Tari Eason gone into the second half with at least 2 or more steals? Another game, he's got 3 steals right now.
Yep.
Going into the second half, dude. This man just cookies, bro. Stop. If Tari Eason's out on the court, the only way you get a pass off is if he's way on the other side, and even then, sometimes he might get it. Or you give it to that man in his chest. That's it, bro. Tari Eason is like everywhere, bro. 3 steals, bro. Fred VanVleet's also got 2 steals. Jalen's got 2 steals right now. And that's it. That's all of our steals. And then I'm looking at blocks too. Amen's got a block here, and Dylan Brooks has a block. But I mean, I'm not a fan of when I look at the stat sheet here, right? We got 1, 2, looks like 8, 9, 10, 11 assists total versus your personal fouls here. We got more fouls than assists, dog. That's got to stop, man. So how are we going to be able to dice up this defense, right? They're throwing zone out, and Jabari broke that zone. He hit a three, and then Jalen attempted a three later on, but then Tari Eason just come crashing the glass because the offensive rebounds got there on this guy. Got that score, but downhill, boom, or got that score. Other than, I guess, playing for how can we get our guys involved? How are you? Obviously, aggression is important. What plays are you?
First of all, again, how you attack the zone, you got to move it around. You got to move that zone around. You got to find a weak spot, which is going to be the middle of the zone. You got to put somebody in there that when you get it to the middle, that can either make a play for a pass or either shoot the mid-range jump shot or go to the rim one-on-one. So you just got to basically work the zone, move the zone around, and have the zone scrambling. If you can get the zone scrambling, you'll be fine. You'll just be fine. I mean, basically, when you're open, you just gotta make your wide open shot. If we make our wide open shots, we can blow this game and put this game away. We can blow them out if we make our wide open shots. We already playing the passing lanes on defense. We already forced them. We forced them to 10 turnovers in this game. I got a feeling we're gonna force them the more. We're gonna force them. They're gonna at least by the end of this game, I believe the Pacers will have like 17 total turnovers. And we're scoring off those turnovers too. That's the most important thing. I think we got 17 points off of those turnovers that we committed. So again, like I say, they're gonna have 17 turnovers. I think they're gonna have over 17 turnovers in this game. We're on a good pace to do that. So again, man, like I say, just keep being aggressive, going to the paint, make your open 3-pointers. I like the way we're shooting right now. I like the way we're scoring the basketball, going at LP, starting to get a little rhythm, going at Miles Turner pretty much. He's starting to get a little rhythm. But again, I say when someone like Reed Shepherd comes in the game, you got to be able to stay in front of your guy. You got to be able to stay in front of your guy, man. You cannot let a guy like Aiden O'Connell keep going to the rim and scoring. A guy like you mentioned, Quentin Jackson, came right up out of the gate, had 7 or 8 points going right at LP. You cannot just continue to let that happen. You gotta make those guys like that be a shooter. You gotta make those guys like that want to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, and speaking of, it looks like they've done a solid job at neutralizing Jalen and Şengün in this game. Right? Like I said, Jalen shooting 3 of 9 and Şengün shooting 5 of 10. And although Şengün shooting 5 of 10, he's got Miles Turner on him. But total right now they're shooting 8 of 19. Right, you're looking at that as a combined total, not phenomenal. They only got 16 points, and they combined plus minus for a -3. Yeah. Şengün's only got 6 boards at the half, and he averages 11, right? So, hopefully he's on pace to get 5 or 6 more rebounds. But I was expecting him to at least cut up the defense a little bit better, right? Be able to have at least 3 or 4 assists at the half. But it's not anything that he's doing wrong necessarily, but the way that they're able to kind of neutralize him, right? Forcing him into these goofy fouls. He's not doing anything wrong. I seriously don't think he's doing anything wrong. But you said you breathe on him and they call him to the foul right now. There's a lot of touch fouls. Somebody that's
you got to give the defender, you got to get an offensive player like Quentin Jackson credit. He going like right at him. He's not selling for no jump shot. He just going right at him. And like
Harris Walker too. He's getting in the chest of guys.
Yep. And you just gotta look at how the game is just being called. If you go at them and you even breathe on them one time or you even use body contact, they're just gonna call it. So if I was the Rockets, I just continue to try to attack the paint each time I get an opportunity, because you just got to know if they use their body, you're gonna get contact. And shout out to Ime Udoka. I mean, I hope this game don't go down a stretch because we don't have them challenges no more. But I mean, he listened to his players, man. He's perfect in those challenges. So hope the game don't go down the stretch to a play that they're going to review it anyway. They're going to review that play anyway down the stretch. But again, shout out to Ime Udoka for using the challenges the right way and trusting his guys, man. Because I think every time we got the ball back, we scored on both of them. So that could be a turning point.
Another thing that I like to see that's going really well is Jock Landale in 8 minutes played. I mean, he had 6 points. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 boards, even an assist on him. And yes, he does have a foul, but I mean, he was energy kind of coming off the bench. I was actually really surprised, subbing in for Şengün and being able to be as productive as he was. He's kind of reminded me of, not to the same degree, but how he was playing down the stretch before in March, right, when he was playing well and he started kind of come together. This is the guy that we signed, right, for however much.
Yeah.
This is Jock Landale. This is the backup big that we needed last year, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's doing okay so far this season. You know, obviously we've had some issues, but I think we're getting the value out of him. In he's doing okay.
Like I said, man, I'm glad you know that you noticing that. And like I said, I've been saying it last year, man. I think the injury kind of bothered him a lot last year. And when LP went out, he definitely stepped up. I mean, we're not 41-41 last year without him. Again, I'm gonna say it again, without him being as productive a year. And he carried that on to the season. Every time Landale played minutes, man, he been really, really good, man. He been
for the most part. Yeah.
I believe he was a plus 10 out there, man. He's really good rebounding, knocking down free throws, playing good defense, blocking shots at the rim. That's the Jock Landale we re-signed. We saying, hey, that's a good signing from Phoenix. That's the guy that put DeAndre Ayton on the bench in the playoffs. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. And we getting every time he plays, you know, he delivers. So again, that's the backup bid that we actually signed right there. And again, Ryan, get that man his respect. What respect is due. If the man is playing well, let people know. Let yourself know that he, as a Rocket fan, as a diehard Rocket fan, that he is playing well. Don't hate him just to hate him. Don't hate him just to hate him. You don't like him.
You gotta appreciate it.
Yeah,
for sure. Something else that's interesting. That I'm kind of looking at this, right? I'm looking at the minutes played, Dante.
Yeah.
Fred got 20 minutes played at the half. Jalen's only got 14. Şengün's got 13 and a half, and Jalen's got 14 and no fouls, by the way. Yeah. He's only got 14 minutes played, right? Şengün at 13 and a half. We're looking at Men Thompson, who's got 640, right? But then also Reed Sheppard and Aaron Holiday got minutes. Aaron Holiday got minutes in the first half. And Jalen, I wonder if he's just really sick, bro. Like, is this his flu game? You know, is this his flu game? Because he do look a little, you know,
he do look a little sluggish. He do look a little sluggish. I think Jalen will be fine. Don't mind Aaron Holiday getting those minutes because again, Reed Sheppard, but like 3 possessions in a row, Aiden kind of went on and got a layup on him. So I don't mind Aaron Holiday playing. That's another guy, you know, we got to give credit to as well. That man, every time he's called upon, he's ready to play. He's ready to play basketball. So again, I don't mind him getting those minutes for Reed Sheppard because Reed Sheppard, yes, he got 5 points on offense, but you're not doing a good job on Aiden O'Connell on the defensive side of the basketball with him real running. So, and LP minutes is different because he has 3 fouls. He has like the foul. So, you know, he's got to be better at that. He's got to be better at that, at his verticality on that. But he is giving, you know, Miles Turner that work when he is in the game.
One last thing before we go here. I want to shout out Jabari Smith Jr. again, leading the team at points at the half. He's also being pretty aggressive on the boards as well and being aggressive in the paint. Dante, what did we say all offseason we wanted him to work on? Aggression. We just wanted him to be aggressive. Guess what he's doing this season? He's being aggressive. Earlier in the season, he was not knocking down shots, but he was still being aggressive, right? And the shot always fixes itself unless you're Ben Simmons. And it looks like it's fixed itself. Like, I'm not saying he's shooting perfect, but I mean, he's 2 of 2 from 3 at the half, right?
He's 2 of 2 from 3. You know,
he's 5 of 8 from the field. He got some free throws. He got 2 free throws. He got an M1. You know, like I like to see it. But I think that's all we got, Dante. What are your keys going into back into the second half?
Again, you know, finish quarter strong. The Pacers gonna I think they're gonna make a run. But again, the first 5 minutes will tell you if we win in this game or not. You're up by 9 right now. You got to get out to a good start in the third quarter. If the Pacers are going to get on a run, you got to be able to somehow stop the bleeding at that point. But come out, get out to a good start in the third quarter, force some turnovers, be aggressive, get to the rim, and make your free throws when you go to the free throw line. And we should be fine. We should be able to pull this game out.
Absolutely, Dante, man. And thanks for jumping on. As per usual, guys, follow us at the Rockets Round Robin. As per usual, follow us at the H-Town Rundown, where we do episodes Fridays and Saturdays as well. Join Dante and I later on. Then shout out for winning the jersey, my boy. We'll shout you out later on, man. But shout out winning that jersey. Good to see you, man. Dante, bro, let's win this game.
Let's win this game, man.
Absolutely.